For us Catholics though, for some of us Catholics, it's like things are getting worse and worse because the Western world has turned from God to dark things which even non-Christians would have thought horrible 40 years ago. Now we're embracing these dark things. So there's going to be...
What, like Islam or...?
No, not Islam actually.
Witchcraft.
Islam is the part of the punishments.
All the GLBTQ.
But above all I think the abortion.
Oh, abortion.
You know,
Yeah, that's terrible, that's shocking.
after all, if we have a demographic problem, lots of Muslims, fewer native French, British, Germans, Italians, Spanish, we're killing the children in the wombs of the native European women. So how can we grumble at the Muslims when they're growing in number if European people are killing their own kids?
It's shocking, it's really
They're being
shocking.
taught at school that it's right. There's no right or wrong. This is what they're being taught.
But the part of the problem is feminism, which is a real curse on the European peoples.
It's funny, isn't it? Because like 150 years ago, women were definitely oppressed. 200 years ago. So, I mean, there had to be some swing back, didn't there? But I think it's swung.
Yeah.
I think it's
Hey.
swung, it's like a pendulum
Listen,
to the other extreme.
Well, back in ancient Rome, the male was the patriarch of the family. He was like God in the family. If a Roman woman had a daughter, he had the choice to come and take it and just expose it on the hillside. It would die. The Catholic Church when it became the religion of the Roman Empire, said you cannot do that to girls. Girls are of equal dignity to boys because everybody has a soul, and the soul is equal. That's why we have equality, not because you see, when you take God out of the picture, there's no real equality. That's why ideologies like Nazism and fascism, communism can gain strength, because you're not equal to me, I'm not equal to you, he's not equal to you, nobody's equal to anybody really.
Darwinism's done a lot of harm, I think.
But when you're just, a materialist,
Darwinism,
a man who's got of low intelligence can be, you could say, like the Germans in in the 1930s, they called mentally defective people useless eaters, and they starved them in the places they were put. And that's logical if you don't believe people have a soul.
Darwinism. It's done a lot of
Yeah, and if we're just
Darwinism's done
evolved animals, you can do this. So, but when the church said every man has a soul, that's when the revolution happens. That's where you have grounded human equality. But if you say there's no soul, then no more equality, and you lose the equality of women as well. Because women are breeders in the end. If there's no soul, the woman is just an object for you to possess, and as many as possible to breed with. Think about this. If there's no soul, why shouldn't a man treat a woman like that? You can say it's not fair, it's not nice. Yeah, it's not nice, but by our standards...
What does Islam teach? Do you know what Islam teaches? Surely it doesn't teach
Well,
women don't have a soul, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's reached that level. It's got that level of dignity from the church.
Everybody's got a soul.
It just doesn't go far
Jesus
enough.
used to pray, thank God you didn't make me
Everybody's got a
or a
soul.
dog, didn't they? Didn't they used to
Listen,
pray that?
everyone's
I
got a soul.
I could be wrong.
I know, they've reached a certain level above the pagan. They don't put their daughters on the hillside, but they allow polygamy, and the woman is inferior. A woman's evidence is worth half a man's, that sort of thing.
That's
a woman
in the
can be
Jewish
beaten.
culture, yeah.
No,
Islam.
they get a lot of it from the Jews, in my view, but in their own religion, in their own holy book, the Quran, a woman's evidence is worth half a man's. A man can hit his wife under certain circumstances.
Islam and a Muslim
and so
can
on.
lie. They're allowed to lie.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. But the Jews have that as well. I mean, they get a lot of this from the rabbinic Jews. No, we don't know much about the Jews' religion because, you see, the media controllers will never allow us to know much about
Read the Talmud.
the Talmudic rules. Every Christmas and every Easter when I was growing up, there'd be attacks on Christianity, but never any attacks on the rabbis and their religion, because the media controllers won't let it happen.
Hey, do you come here every week?
No, every 3 weeks or so.
Okay.
But we'll bump into each other.
What's your name?
Phil.
Michael. Good to meet you,
Michael,
Phil. God bless
great
you.
to see you too.
I'm
God bless
trying
you
to come
too.
here every Sunday that I'm in London until I'll be in London. Well, I'll be in Britain until the 3rd of October. So hope to see you again, Phil.
Same here.
All
God
the
bless.
best. God bless.